Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm feeling to have a little play with my inkpens, distress inks, sorry. So I picked out a page in the Tales from the Witches Cottage by Hannah Carlson. It's this one. I already smeared the ink all over my hands, so I'm sorry. I'm just a messy colorist. I have an extra piece of paper to protect the back of the page. And I like to, almost knocking over my tea, to protect the neighbor page. So I will add this piece of washi tape. The great thing about washi tape is you can remove it very easily and it won't bleed through to the other side and you can be messy as much as you want. So I have some of the blue colors, but maybe I want to do a pink, purpley pink one. But there is already a pink one, a purple one in the book, so let's go with the blue. That's why I picked them out. I will start with the light color. It is the Damocles color. Start slow. My ink pads are a little dry and I don't know if I want to get Distress Re-inker or if I want to collect some of the refills of the color. I don't know what's the best decision. If I do the refresher, if I get enough color out of it. Know what I mean? I'm not sure. At the start of a background, with the distress ink, it's always looking very splotchy and ugly, and you have to have faith in the process. After a few layers, it will get better. I like to layer slowly with the inks, like I do with the pencils. Really. I like to take my time with it. I know some people will first test it on an extra tissue paper or other sheet of paper and get rid of the splotchiness. I found the splotchiness will go away after adding a lot of layers. At the moment, I'm just melting. A few weeks ago, I was very cold and I was sitting in my art studio with some extra layers on, and now I am really so melting. I don't know, the weather changed so quickly. I have to prepare myself for the summertime, right? I don't want to have the windows open at the moment. I don't like it when people walk by and can hear me talk to myself, to the camera. I don't tell anyone that I'm making YouTube videos in my neighborhood. And I don't want them to hear me talking. It's not that I am embarrassed, but I like to have my little home world, if it makes sense. My safe place on the internet, and yeah, not feeling comfortable to really share it. My family knows I'm making videos and Like my mom and my brother knows. They won't watch, I think. And otherwise, hi. Yeah, I cannot make videos when people are around in the house. I'm not feeling, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it. I like to create my own bubble, really. That's okay. I will add in the next color. It is the Blueprint Sketch. And I will go back and forward with the colors and create a nice glow around this frame. I want to create some extra glow. You can create it also with adding a lot of white in the frame. You can make the illusion of a glowing frame. You can see I just went on top of the line art over it, and don't worry about it. Even with darker colors you can cover it up very easily. Let me show it on my other page. I even created some white highlight on top of the ink and it's looking great. Prismacolors work wonderful on top of the distress ink, so don't worry about it. I hope it will be a relaxed video to watch. At least I will have some fun. Lately I'm not in the mood to color a lot. I picked out so many mermaid pictures and I barely touched any. I'm working on some rollover pages from last month. Little by little. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I'm not that motivated to color. I have this thing about being motivated about coloring. I already looking forward to the Christmas season at the moment. I would love to color a lot of them. I feel inspired to color some Christmas pages, and it sounds silly, it is May and thinking about Christmas pages. But the thing is, at the moment, at the time the Christmas arrives, the season, the end of November, and I sit there, I get inspired to start all those pages. There is simply no time. I lose my motivation to start the pages, right? And at the end of the year, there are barely any Christmas pages colored. I experience the same thing at the moment with my mermaid pictures. At the start of the year, I was looking forward already to mermaid. I don't color mermaids. Mermaid, sorry. Let me pick up the next color with a bigger brush. The whole year since January, and I put away the motivation to color it because in May I will have to color a lot of them. I want to color a lot of them. I picked out all those pages in April and I'm not feeling it anymore. And that is holding me back of the fun of coloring. Now I feel I have to create mermaid pictures because I picked out those pages. I have to create mermaid content for you because it's May and you kinda, I thought I want to color mermaids, but I don't want to color them anymore, and because of that I forget to color at all. I don't touch a pencil. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I allowed myself to start a random page like this one. Really. And kept my coloring mojo back, starting with the background. A fun one, having a play, take my time with it. And I will see how the page will look in the end. If I don't like it, it's okay. Maybe it's a start for my coloring hobby again. I'm worried about the video content that I put out. I really want to have something for you. I run out everything that I recorded. I don't have any pre-recorded videos anymore. So, yeah. I'm kind of worried about it. I don't want to let you down. If it makes sense. So, I'm sitting here having fun. I put a lot of ink here, so I will have to take a look and it's totally fine. I think it will go through at the moment. I will add the water. I'm sitting on my feet and oh, it was painful. Sorry. I always start coloring sitting on my feet. I don't know why. And after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I feel it and I think, uh-oh. You can see I go back a lot, back and forward to the ink pad. And the darker one is nice and juicy, it's great. So I might have to check and make a list with all my lighter colors of ink that run out in real big order. But I always forget about it, and then at the time I want to do some ink background and I'm like, oh yeah, the color is not working the way I like it. So yeah. You might hear some noises in the neighborhood. At the moment they are renovating a chimney, a few houses away. So I think 4 or 5 houses next to us. So we might have some extra noise. I really wanted to make a video for you. Otherwise there was just missing a video. Yeah. It's really cloudy, right? The look of it. It's looking okay so far. I will go in the spine. So blend in the darker, the brighter one. I went for a mid-tone, a very bright mid-tone. It is the, I told you before, blueprint color. I'm liking this color combination. It would make a nice mermaid picture. Maybe I get some inspiration now. By creating this one, of coloring this one, I can create something. Maybe. Inspiration can come from a lot of places. It's really easy. You don't need a lot of thoughts about this background and it's looking great. On camera I can see a lot more splotchiness going on. It's way smoother. When I look at it, I'm not worrying about it. I like the glow it is creating. I'm playing with the idea to add some splotches on the background. Not sure if I like to add white paint. Here's the lightest one. Is this the lightest one? Yeah, let me pick up the small one. Maybe just some water. We will see. I'm sorry if you really can hear the construction noise outside. There is no other time for me to make the video in. Yeah. I hope you all have a great day. Having fun at the moment. I can feel myself going into the coloring zone. Slowly, more and more and more. Let me take a sip of my tea, otherwise it will be cold. It's already kind of cold. And when I going into my coloring zone, and if you watch my videos, you can see or notice that I getting more quiet over time. And then I'm slowly fading into my own head and yeah, concentrating, having fun. Really great feeling when it's happening, and I'm enjoying the zone. I don't know, do you have a coloring zone in your head? And yeah, concentrating on the page that you are working on and having fun. I will add some extra bright color. Some dark. Maybe I made a mistake by buying the distress ink. I know there is also a different kind and it's more opaque. Maybe I am after the look of the more opaque look. Not sure. I'm not sure. I went with this one because if you go over the lines, you still can see the lines. And I think it's a problem with a different type. Is it called oxide? Distress oxide? It might be. Those are a little different. And I'm wondering now if it was better to invest in the oxides. Not sure. Let me pick out a different type of blue. I want something even lighter to blend. Maybe in this one. It's all more grayish blue. It's not what I'm looking for. Green blue. Oh, I think I have the lightest one. No. Maybe this one. No, way too green. Have to work a little harder with it. Those are very soft brushes. Before I only had the big one, this one. You can clean them by rubbing over a piece of tissue. You can rinse them out with water, a little bit of soap. I have special brush soap, and they will stay very soft and working great. The soap that I got is from the Cobra brand. It's from Cobra. It is an oil painting, I think. Oil paint. And I asked in my art store which I had to take. And they told me the Cobra ink will work great with acrylic paint, but also with oil paint, with ink. So I went for the Cobra soap. It smells very nice too, so that's a bonus point. Yeah, I leave it this way. Oh, maybe the darkest one on the bottom. Yeah. Sometimes I like to use a spray. I like to use my spray. I will go get my spray. I didn't prepare, I'm sorry. Luckily, it's very close. I have a little spray by Cavendish. Spray bottle. Very cheap. And I use it as a mist. And I already can see it will just remove big patches of ink. I don't know if I like the look of it. Sometimes I like to use my brush. If you have one without the button, a small one, you can squeeze it and there will be a little drip. Oh, I have to move my book to show you. At the end of the bristles, and then just splatter it around. You can see the mist parts also fading slowly. And the more you squeeze, the bigger the splatters will be. I like to have big splatters today. Sometimes I'm feeling really small. I really like the combination, and you can just move it away. I like to dab it already. And those are very round splatters today. You can see the mist is creating some extra effect. I want to add some extras around here. Oh, this is a better one. I leave it a little there. Also here, it can use a little, extra. The thing about inks, at the moment you lay them down, there will be no bleeding through. But at the moment, at the time you add water, it will bleed through. You can see very badly. If you don't want this to happen in your coloring books, don't use the water technique. Go for watered down acrylic paint. You can create some extra white layers on top of it and create stars and create the same type effect, only the other way around. I like to use the waters on it and I don't mind going it through. It's not my favorite coloring book. It is the Tales from the Witch Cottage. There are some nice coloring pages like this one, but this is not one of my favorites. And you always can cover it up with color pencils. You can create a nice same type of sky for this one. Okay, let's remove slowly. Oh, it's getting wet and then it will be sticky. Before I didn't know why sometimes it's easy to peel off your washi tape and sometimes it will tear or take up the coloring book page like here. But I noticed that there is water on the washi tape, and when there's water on my washi tape it will damage the paper, the page next to it. So if you don't want it, something to look out for, to keep in mind. And this is the end result of the page. I'm happy with it so far. You really clearly can see all those lines. on the camera, I'm not seeing them in real life, so I'm okay with it, with the look of it. I'm happy with the result, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I wish you a great day, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye!